Wouldn't it be cool to add $100,000 to your business with 10K clients, or to add $500,000 to your business with 10 50K clients, or to add $1 million to your business with 10 100K clients? You could work with clients one-on-one. You could work with them in groups. It's your business. You get to decide whatever you want to do, right? Here's what I want you to know. When you're running your business this way, you don't need half of the stuff that a lot of the gurus are telling you that you need. You don't need fancy branding. You do not need paid ads. You do not need to do launches. You don't need to do direct messaging. You don't need to be posting 24/7, right? It's such a simple business model that, number one, helps you serve your clients so much more powerfully because you get to do that deep work that you love to do. And also it affords you the freedom that you and your family truly desire, right? So let's talk about what you do need, which is a genius offer. And I'm going to share with you how to create that in just a few moments. So let me introduce myself. I'm Desiree Stafford, and I help coaches and other transformational business owners break through to 5- and 6-figure months with a handful of high-ticket clients. So let's get into creating your genius offer. I call it the 5 Ps. In other words, the process or the framework that I walk my clients through is the 5 Ps. And I'm going to break that framework down to you right now because it's so simple, right? It's so simple that anybody could actually implement this. But I'm going to also tell you what you need in order to make this work at the end of this video. All right, so let's go through the framework right now. The first P, if you will, is actually a double P, which stands for passion and proficiency. So what I'm talking about here is your genius, right? Your genius is really based on what you're passionate about, the stuff that you love, and what you're proficient in, what you're really good at. You need the combination of the two. What most people are doing is they're selling offers that they're good at, but they're not passionate about, right? If you want to be able to sell with confidence and integrity over and over again, you want the both, passion and proficiency. That's the first P. Okay. The second P is who's your person? Who's the client that's going to benefit the most from work with you? I know that your work is transformational. I know that it can help people in so many different ways, but you've got to get really clear about who it is that you do your best work with. Who's the kind of client who's going to be able to pick up what you're putting down and get the bigger results with less effort on your part? That's the P that stands for person, or the second P in the framework. All right. Now, the third P is what's the promise? What's the outcome? What does your ideal client, your person, want, right? What's that desired outcome? What are they going to be willing to invest in themselves through you to accomplish, achieve, receive, etc., right? The fourth P is what's your process? What's the process that you walk your clients through to close the gap between where they are now and where they desire to be? That's the fourth P. And then the last P is the price. What is the price that feels aligned to you in comparison to the priceless value your clients get when they work with you? Okay? What is the price that feels aligned? I'm using that word intentionally, right? Because so often what we're doing is when we're trying to create or come up with the pricing, we're looking at what everybody else is charging. Well, if that person charges this, then I could maybe charge this. Or if that person, no. You don't know what anybody else's money story is. You don't know what someone's business model is. It doesn't, like, you need blinders on, okay? If you think about the fact that your work is transformational, meaning it helps somebody change their life, that's priceless, right? If you, through your lived experience, your expertise that you spent however many years gaining, right? The insight that you've gotten through your own experience of working with previous clients and your own life experience, etc., all of that is going to help your clients save so much time, right? It's going to help them save a lot of money too. It's going to help them get their lives back. So if you know that your work is going to help somebody get their lives back, that is priceless, okay? Whether you are a relationship coach, you're an intuitive, you are a healer, doesn't matter, right? Even if you're someone who's not in the make money niche, which, by the way, most of my clients are not in, you can absolutely command premium fees. The key is that you have to feel aligned with your fee. I've helped people go from $100 an hour to charging 10K full pay sales. You know, I've helped people go from $250 an hour to closing 5K sales. I've helped people go from selling 5K packages to selling 30K full pay sales, right? So what I'm saying here is it doesn't matter what you want to charge. What matters is what you feel in alignment with. That's the key. So often what we believe is, well, I can't charge what I want to charge because other people in my niche are charging less, or the people that I'm working with right now can't afford to pay what I'm currently charging. But you have to realize that you are the creator of your own reality, right? So you're the one who determines how much your work is worth, And when you are grounded in that decision about your work and the value that it adds to your clients' lives, that's when you will attract people who agree with you. In other words, people who will happily pay you whatever the fee is that you desire to charge, right? So that's what you have to understand. You have to understand that you are the one who's determining everything. You are the center of your own universe. And when you get that, that's when you'll give yourself permission to charge what you want to charge and actually receive it. You know, I've had clients charge $80,000 and they had no idea prior to coming into contact with me how they were going to be able to do that, right? But they were able to stand in the value of what it was that they were offering and receive the clients. Okay, and this is possible for anybody, but you've got to be willing to do this work. So that brings me to the final point that I want to make with you. I've given you my framework. This is the easy part. I can walk a client through this framework and help them create a high ticket offer in less than an hour. Sometimes there is some fine tuning that we do, but the bottom line is the framework. It's all mapped out in no time, right? That's not the hard part. That's the easy part. Okay, the real work is number one, elevating your self-concept, how you perceive yourself. This is massively important because you're not going to allow yourself to receive the fees that you want to receive on a consistent basis if your sense of self is not in alignment with those fees. You also have to elevate your perception of your value. Remember, I just shared with you the client who charged $80K. She didn't just wake up and say, hey, I want to charge $80K. She had to elevate her perception of the value that she was adding to her clients' lives. This is important. Okay. And it's important that I stress this because so often my clients will say to me, I know I'm good at what I do, but if the sales aren't coming in, you're not embodying that value, right? Number one, you need to elevate that perception and you need to embody that value, right? And when they make that shift, that's when the sales come in like clockwork. So I need you to understand that for yourself. There are too many ridiculous talented coaches out here who are showing up day in and day out, creating the content, doing all the things and not seeing the results that they want because they are not, number one, owning the massive value that they add to their clients' lives. They know that they're good at what they do, which is intellectual, but they're not feeling it. They're not embodying it. And that's the key, okay? And you also need to be able to hold a vibration, the knowing that clients are going to come and that clients are going to pay you whatever fees that you desire to charge, and they're going to do so happily, right? You have to know how to master your energy so that you are a match to the clients that you want. That's the real work. All right. So I hope you got the value that you came here to get here today. I hope you go out there and you create the offers that you're ready to really command. And if you want some customized support with that, here's how I can help you. Actually, there's two ways that I can help you. Number one, if you want some more information, so if you want to learn, for example, how to master the energetics of attracting clients, you can go watch my free masterclass at www.powerhouseonfire.com. And there you're going to find out exactly what I share with my clients to help them do all kinds of fun things in their businesses. All right. So if that's what you desire, go watch that masterclass. If you desire some customized support with actually being the version of yourself who can receive the high ticket sales over and over and over again, right? Who can take your business to the next level with the ease and flow that you desire, then reach out to me. You can send me a private message on whatever social media platform you're watching this on, or go to www.powerhouseonfire.com/next level. Now, here's the deal. When I work with my clients, I will take you through this process. I will help you create an aligned offer that's based on your unique zone of genius. I will help you with the pricing. I will help you with all the stuff that you need to create the offer. Right? I will help you create a message that positions you as the obvious choice to your people. I will help you master the energetics that are going to allow you to have the right people sliding into your DMs, asking for full pay links, or showing up on your sales calls if you decide to get on the phone with folks, showing up on your sales calls and knowing that you are the coach and the mentor for them. That's what I can help you do. Now, in order for me to really help you, you've got to be at the place in your life and in your business where you're ready to rise. Right? Where you feel this call to be the higher version of yourself, because that's really what's required in order for you to get to your next level. It's not about a ton of action. It's not about having all the, trappings of success that we think that we need. It's not about any of that. It's about your willingness to rise, your willingness to be the version of yourself that you know that you came here to be. If that's what you're ready for, I cannot wait to help you. All right. So go to www.powerhouseonfire.com/apply to take a look at the programs that I have available and go ahead and fill out your application. And until we do speak, I hope that you're up to big, bold things in your life and your business. Take care.